All right, hey y'all. I want to take you through the process of ordering through the Vegas Food Co-op, because if you're new to it, it may seem like something completely foreign. You're not sure what you're going to be getting out of it. Might feel a little bit uncomfortable. So I want to demystify that whole process for you. All right, hey y'all, before we get into ordering from the Vegas Food Co-op, I just want to show you how I spend my consumption dollars. So anything that's pantry item based, I usually get off of Amazon or Thrive Market. Those are both great places with great prices. I'm starting to find that Thrive Market has better pricing for a lot of stuff. And same thing with the Vegas Food Co-op situation here. Like there was a little hesitation because I'd never ordered from them before, but as soon as I did my first order, like I'm pretty impressed with their service. So pantry items I get through Amazon or Thrive Market. Whole Foods is where I go for local seasonal fresh produce. All right, so that's where I like to get all my plant matter, my stuff from my Bow Bar and my Fruit Bar and my fresh greens. I like Whole Foods because it's relatively local. They source their foods from quality producers. The level of quality, even the lowest quality there is going to be a level of quality you're not going to find anywhere else. And for me, that's just the place that I like to get my produce from. And then I get all my meats from the Vegas Food Co-op. And I love ordering from the Vegas Food Co-op, but I remember the first time I ordered, I wasn't sure what I was going to get. So that's why I like to go through this process with y'all. So the first step is going to be going to the Vegas Food Co-op's website, vegasfoodcoop.com. And when you go to the website, you can read all about the organization and the meats. The pork is Berkshire pork, pasture raised, the best quality pork you'll find anywhere. The beef is 100% grass-fed, grass-finished. They use some barley, and they go through some arguments about why they use the barley. And I think it's perfectly fine. It's great, really good quality stuff. And they do have some seasonal items here and there. I do like to purchase their honey. I get, I think 4 pounds of honey at a time. But the first thing that you'll want to do when you come to the website after you've done some poking around as far as like, what you want to learn about their meats is figure out when their next scheduled drop is going to be. So click on scheduled drops. And then I look here and I'm in the month of May and I don't see any scheduled drops. So I go to the next month and the next scheduled drop is going to be on June 1st. Now they only have scheduled drops once every 2 months. So once you do a purchase and you pick up your stuff at the drop, you've got another 2 months before you can place another order. All right, so they always drop at 2 locations. The first location you'll see here is from 5 to 5:30. The second location is 6:30 to 7. So you just need to show up at either one of those locations to pick up your meats and your items that you've purchased, because they carry it with them from one location to the next. Okay, you don't have to specify that. So now that we know when the next drop is going to be, we want to go and actually purchase our foods. And so I'm just going to use the pork as an example, but the beef process works the exact same way. So if I go to the pork page, we have a reiteration of the drop date and the locations and times, and they give you some information about when you need to place your orders. All right, down towards the bottom, you can read about the Berkshire pork and the history behind it and why it's such a good quality. All right, so now I come in here and I see all my different options. I have the more expensive options at the top, and I have most of the a la carte options down at the bottom. By the way, the pork chops are amazing. So you can do a la carte all you want, but the best value is going to come from these packages here. So the family package, and also you're going to see cured and uncured. Cured is great. Cured is seasoned, and what they use to cure is going to be completely approved ingredients, spices, and seasonings. So I like cured, but if you know that you like uncured and you don't like the seasoned and cured pork and stuff like that, then just do whatever you feel comfortable with. But I like the cured. So if we go to the family package, the family package is going to be a half pork, meaning a half pig, and then a quarter cow. And they try to give you some estimates about how much you're going to get with that, like price per pound, hanging weight, post hanging weight, and what you'll get out of that. And there's a down payment for $150. That is not what you're going to pay for this whole thing, because you're looking at a pretty significant amount of poundage here. All right, but they try to give you an idea of what that is, and then when the cow and the pig come in for harvest, they'll actually be able to give you a more accurate price, and they'll bill you for the rest of it before the drop date. Okay, if we come down to, I haven't done a whole pork before, but it's just twice the half pork. I always do a half pork. If I come down to the half pork, same thing. They're going to give you an idea of how much that is per pound, hanging weight, and they give you an idea of what comes in that. So this is all individually wrapped, vacuum sealed packages. It's about 2 people servings packages, but I'm telling you, like, once you get it the first time, you'll understand, like, this is just the way to go. It's so great. So you get a lot of different options in that. And again, this for a half pork is $50 down payment. Once they actually hang the pig, they will send you a bill for the remainder of whatever it is. All right. You can also do what is known as a pork CSA, which is just a predetermined set of cuts, and they charge you. It's 30 pounds of cuts, and they charge you $165. So it's a flat fee for 30 pounds versus with the half pork or the family option, it's based on the size of the pig, right? And then the combo CSA is a really good option because it is 15 pounds of pork and 15 pounds of beef, and it's their select cuts, and it's a set price of $195. Okay, so if I come over here to some of the math that I kind of worked out for y'all, the family package is going to be the best value. That's a half pork or a half pig and a quarter beef or a quarter cow, and that comes out to be about 175 pounds of animal at about $1,000. Okay, and if you do the math on that, if I say $1,000 divided by 175, I'm looking at about $570 per pound for the best quality pork and beef you're going to find anywhere. If I do a half pig, which is this next box here, I'm looking at about $350 total. Let's say that we only got 70 pounds. That's still $5 a pound for the best quality pork you're going to find anywhere, and it all comes individually wrapped, vacuum sealed. I mean, just the best quality stuff you'll find anywhere. The pork CSA is that predetermined 30 pounds. So if I did $165 divided by 30, that's $550 per pound. Okay, so that's not bad. Still $550 per pound for like the best quality pork you're going to find anywhere. And then the combo CSA is going to be $195 divided by 30 pounds, and that's going to be about $650 per pound, and that's because it's including that really good quality grass-fed beef. So if I were you and I'd never purchased from here before, then I would start with something small so that you see what it's like, and I would say go with the combo CSA because then you're getting to experience the pork and the beef, and you'll love it. I guarantee you'll love it. Okay, so when I go to place my order on the website, by the way, you can do seasonal items. The raw honey is great. So the raw honey is unfiltered, unheated, and it comes in. I like to get this 5-pound tub. I think a 1-pounder is kind of pointless almost. So so every now and then you'll see some seasonal items, and then if I come up here to my cart, I'll show you all what I have in my cart before I check out. So here I have the combo CSA. So I have the 15 pounds of pork and the 15 pounds of beef at $195. I want to get a pound of chorizo. I want to get a pound of German bratwurst and a pound of the jalapeno sausage that has some cheese in it. And then I added a tub of the raw honey. Okay, so I'm going to pay for this, and then I will show up at my drop location. Pulling up. And this is what the drop looks like. We got the Christensen Farms truck right there. Hey. That is it.
Awesome. Yeah, that beautiful.
Gallon of freaking raw honey. So beautiful. All right, awesome. Thank y'all so much.
Enjoy it.
Really
Thanks.
appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, see y'all.
My husband, Dean.
Hey, what's going on, man?